Hey everybody, welcome back. My name's Rowan and we're playing Baldur's Gate 3. I believe this is episode, 15 now? We're still in Act 1. I'm sorry, I know it's a slow pace, but it's a very detailed game. There's a lot that happens and there's a lot to discover, which is, in my personal opinion, the best kinds of games. So, anyway, the last episode, after helping Karlak kill the Paladins of Tyr that were hunting her, on Zariel's request or command, rather. We went further north, and maybe a little bit to the west. There, if you remember, there was a caravan that we came across in one of the previous episodes. The caravan had been attacked by gnolls, so we're finally going. Or rather, in the last episode, we found the survivors, and the survivors were holed up in a cave, and also at the same time cornered by gnolls that were attacking. So we ended up saving their lives, or at least just one of their lives. The other one died. It was a kid that decided to jump in the middle of the combat, and he only had one health left, and he just freaking Rambo'd right in the middle of everybody, and then just died. So nothing we could do. He was pretty much already dead as soon as he decided to do that. I guess some people aren't meant for the world, meant for danger. Natural selection. I mean, I know it's a video game, but whatever. Anyway, we made quick work of the gnolls, and now we're actually gonna drop Karlak for this particular quest. We're going to a place called Waukeen's Rest. You'll see why.
Well met.
We're gonna get Wyll in our party here.
Sorry, but there's no room for me.
Hey, Karlak's place.
Ready and willing.
You're awfully excited. Alright. I don't remember where it was. Woohoo! I think the overgrown ruins, maybe? No. Roadside cliffs. The Risen Road. I think that's the closest. Yep. So now we're going to go over here to Waukeen's room. I think it's here. Waukeen's Rest, I think, is right here. So we're going to go back. I don't know if you noticed, the game looks a little bit better, doesn't it? We used a graphics option called FSR 2.0, 2.2. They added it to the game. And if you use it, it actually kind of implements its own form of anti-aliasing, which seems to be much better than the game's regular anti-aliasing. Both options. The trees used to shimmer. Pretty much anything that had any kind of motion, if you turned a little bit while it was moving, it would shimmer. Now the only thing that still shimmers is the hair. And even that is not that bad. Really can't see too much of it. Maybe a little bit. Okay, so we actually left off last time here. This is Waukeen's Rest. This direction over here.
The hero at heart.
wretched thing. Pull yourself together.
Welcome to Waukeen's Rest. West, Baldur's Gate. East, Elturel.
One day I'll catch a break.
Smoke. Something's burning.
Yep, this place is on fire.
He of the unsleeping eyes, grant me the might to carry this burden. Grant me the faith to face darkness without fear. Steel our blades and temper our hearts for the battles in this life and next. He should never have been here in the first place. I'm the one that talked him into joining the Fist. A massacre. Drow and goblins slaughtered the lot. Please, just leave me be.
Shadowheart is inspired by what? Let's see. Shadowheart. Pray with the flaming fists at Waukeen's Rest. Oh. So last time we were here was in the last playthrough, I mean, or last attempt at a playthrough before my save got corrupted. These guys weren't here. So if I remember correctly, we have to go through here and we have to save somebody from burning. Actually, two people, I think. There's somebody, like a kid trapped in here, I think. Yeah. Kid trapped in there, and then on the other side of the building, there's, excuse me, a politician of some sort over this area.
I hear shouting. Someone needs help.
Alright, we'll hold off on the loot. Let's see what's going on here.
We'll never put this fire out. You're better off helping anyone trapped inside.
Can't you see the inn is burning? Help, or get out of the way!
Allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be ready.
Okay.
Teach us certainty.
Keep pushing! Duke Ravengard could be inside. On count of 3. 1, 2.
Ravengard? He's here.
Yes! Now make yourself useful. Push, damn it, push!
Nice.
Inside! Hurry! We don't have much time! Hello? Can you hear me? Where are you? Stay where you are! We don't have much time! Find out! I'm trapped!
Can't move.
The heat coming off that door. Opening it could spell trouble.
Okay. Let's see here.
A hero at heart.
is ripe with magic.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Well, Minster's not around, so might as well.
My faith will guide me.
Defender of the people. These things have stayed interesting.
Yes?
There is work to do.
Lost in thought.
Mind never quiet.
Got a journal update. Okay. So we found a man in here, and then of course the Grand Duke person, whatever, is in here. So we're gonna go.
The fire! Hurry! Get this thing off me!
It'd suck if we lost this.
Almost. Thank you. Now, how the hell do we get out of here? The smoke. I can't see a damn thing. Right. I'll try to keep up. Find a way out.
Ready and willing.
I am ready.
Sharp as ever. Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it. Need to find a way forward.
Coming? Ah.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Light on my feet.
Alright, lead the kid out. Glad he follows you.
Slaughtered everyone. Mary. Mary! Where are you?
Yeah. Let's check our journal here. Man is stuck under some rubble. He's not the Grand Duke, but he still needs some help. That one's not the one. This one. Benrin got out of the tavern safely. We met Wyll's diabolical patron, Mizora, who was none too happy to find that Wyll failed to slay Karlach. She punished Wyll for his disobedience by turning him into a devil and departed, though it seems likely we'll meet her again. We approached a burning inn. This is supposed to be two ends there. Known as Waukeen's Rest, a group of Flaming Fist mercenaries believe Grand Duke Ravengard of Baldur's Gate is trapped inside and are trying to break inside. Okay.
Nothing hurts anymore.
Okay. Now we're going back.
Come! I'm afraid proper thanks must wait.
Great God, Helm. Allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care.
Councillor Floric, are you all right?
Wyll, by the main God, what's become of you?
A story best left for calmer days. Now breathe deeply. Are you in pain?
Scorched throat. A few hairs singed off. Nothing a bit of time and fresh air can't cure. Gauntlet, a new duty calls. Drow have taken Grand Duke Alder Ravengard westward, if my eyes and ears can be believed. Report to the Manic and send for reinforcements. We must find the Duke. On your command, Councillor.
No, it can't be. You mean they've taken my...
Yes, Wyll. The Drow have your father.
And now you see why I brought Wyll. And by the way, none of this happened the last time I tried playing this game, playing this section. We didn't even finish the first act. Probably not even half of the first act. Well, maybe half. I don't know. But, yeah. Okay, anyway.
The circumstance of my birth is no matter of pride for neither me nor my father. But pride is no reason to refuse help to my own flesh and blood. How can we help?
Rescue Ravengard from his Drow captors. Baldur's Gate needs him now more than ever.
Trust us to see it through, Counselor.
Yeah, we're not choosing these.
A champion indeed. He's the invisible force holding Baldur's Gate together. Without him, the city faces collapse. In fact, I fear that may have been the intention of those who abducted him. Thank you. When the Grand Duke returns to the city, he'll hail his only son, a hero. Go. You should pick up the Drow trail with ease. I will seek reinforcements and join you when I can. Remember, Wyll, courage is found in the battle against fear, not in the defeat of it.
So Father said. I won't soon forget.
Fist to work.
Hey, we learned that. See, we didn't get this one last try either. We learned that the Grand Duke was captured by Drow and taken westwards. Let's see. So do we get a choice of the three? The Sparky Points. When the wielder deals damage using this weapon, they gain 2 lightning charges. Okay, 8 to 15. That's better than our weapon. And it's versatile, which means that we can use it with a shield. The jolt shooter. Same thing, electric blood. So this is basically just 3 different versions of this same weapon. When the wielder deals damage with a spell or cantrip, they gain 2 lightning charges. This would probably be better. I guess we could do this then. Unless we want to give this to like Asterion or something, or maybe even Shadowheart. Let's do that. We're gonna give this to Shadowheart, I think. Or we can give this to Gale. Show inventory. That's not the one I want to see.
Your desire.
Oh, okay, there we go. Create water. Yeah, I don't think so. I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to get the staff and give it to Wyll. Or to Gale, I mean. Very cool. Alright, time to do some looting, guys.
Adventure awaits.
Go ahead and give that to Wyll. He can hold on to this, just in case he needs the spell Create Water. Which he will. I mean, that's kind of his shtick. Create icy surfaces, right? Well, he's going to be a storm-type sorcerer anyway. So, lightning and cold damage. Weather effects in general. Not gonna lie, it was tempting to get a better weapon for my Paladin, but it's about the whole party, not just my main character.
Great God,
alright.
Allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless.
Actually.
Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done.
All the soap. Oh, let's talk to Wyll. Will's got something to say.
Shit.
Shit.
You can put distance between you and yesterday, but you'll never leave it fully behind. Father's words. Hard to argue with them. Floric spoke true. I'm a Grand Duke's son.
Not just any Grand Duke. The most influential in the city, if my memory serves me right. And for once, I think it does.
You heard right. My father and I were close once upon a time, until he disowned me and cast me out of Baldur's Gate. I can't tell you more. The pact forbids it. My lips are quite literally sealed. He made me an exile. That said, I'm not about to let him suffer at the hands of his captors. I've been asking myself the same question. What makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Menzo Baranzan would have little use for my father. No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters These true souls are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast. I know, and you're right. My story is one of two men. The Blade of Frontiers, a man hunting the fiends who prey on the weak and claw at the coast. And Wyll Ravengard, a memory of a memory. A man who belongs to the past. I wanted you to know the Blade, not the shadow he left behind. I'm all for it. Not so enchanting as you'd think. The Portiers, the Caldwells, they were the blue bloods hosting the fancy balls and drinking from gold goblets. Father's the son of a blacksmith, born with barely a coin in the coffers. He made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist, brave as Baldur, stubborn as a deep Rothay, daring, outspoken, but hardly posh. I spent more time dueling with Father than I did rubbing elbows with lords. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and the talent for courtly dance. Yes and no. Father taught me the 4 pillars of power. Courage, insight, strategy, justice. He reckoned I'd follow in his footsteps. First as a fist marshal, then as a duke. Vanquish evil, maintain order, save the world. But a duke makes bedfellows with more monsters than he slays. Father called it diplomacy. I called it hypocrisy. In the frontiers, there is no posturing, no diplomacy. I slay monsters, I don't consort with them. Even if I might look like one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, buddy. Look where that got you. Alright, now we can switch Wyll back out. But I am going to talk to her, because this is the guy that we saved. Him, I think. It's his betrothed. She's dead. But we're gonna talk to her. So we have a scroll, I think. Speak to the dead. That one there.
So it is spoken.
Con morto e sleeping immortal.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Merilith, farmer.
From Eltergard, traveling, sister's wedding, finding husband, Benrin, inside, door locked, trapped, fire, dowry for sister, in barn, inside, room, top floor.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Good thing we already saved Fenrir. Man, we're getting a lot of inspiration today. 30 XP. Let me see. We're almost level 5. It's like.
How far can I go?
So it is spoken, and so is it done. Great Guardhelm, allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done. Great God, helm. Allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken.
The pride of the gate. Let's give it a go.
All is ash and meat.
Alright, barn's in here.
Surprised this hay hasn't gone up in flames yet.
Look at that. There's a chest hidden in the hay. Lovely day, this. For now.
No time to rest.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Got to keep moving.
Oh, there's the chest. I was a little worried there. Enron will want it back. That's what we're getting it for. That ring's worth like nothing, man.
Great God, helm. Allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done. Great God, helm. Allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done.
Miri! Miri! No. It can't be. I need to see.
Poor guy.
Oh, Miri. No. Miri. No. Gods, no. You should have stayed. You should have been with me. She followed, gone. Thank you. She would have liked that. The gods won't listen to me. It's my fault she's dead. If I just kept my mouth shut about that bloody dowry, she'd still be here. You did? Please. She'd want her sister to have it. I know this doesn't change anything, but it helps. Thank you. I need some time alone with her. To say goodbye.
All right, so I'm gonna, since I know that this area doesn't really have anything else, as far as like good loot, it's mostly just, you know, camp supplies and junk that I get to sell. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause, and then I'm gonna loot the hell out of this place before continuing on. So that way you don't have to watch me looting a bunch of stuff. Unfortunately, this is probably one of the few times that I'll be able to do this. Because most of this game, I just don't know what's what, where, you know, where things are. You know, what loot's going to be good, what won't be, what will be, etc. So, but while I know, I'm going to take the opportunity, so I'll be right back. Alright, looting done. For the most part, at least. So, there's some corpses we're going to go around talking to here. We've got one there, one there, one over here as well. Actually, we haven't looted that one yet, but go talk to him.
So it is spoken, and so is it done.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Siren. Raid. Retrieval for the absolute. Take to Moonrise Towers. From Sharmoth before the absolute. Archer. Roof. Should have seen.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Well, they're going to Moonrise Towers.
In this plane and beyond, teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done.
In nocte conceived.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Absolute wants him. Slaves, good raid. The fell dagger, neck, stupid.
Yeah, definitely stupid. Yeah, you can't ask this question because it won't know the answer. As a matter of fact, well, might as well. We'll ask all of them. I think we can ask this one. Okay, maybe not.
Come, temple, close.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Okay, we can't ask anymore, but you can't really ask them, like, if the mission was successful, because they don't know. They died before they completed the mission, so. Alright, now we're gonna go
I've seen everything.
get this guy.
In nocte conceived.
The corpse regards you lifelessly. The corpse remains silent. She doesn't know.
Ah.
Dead or dying. Gauntlet. Marilla. Flaming fist. Baldur's Gate.
And so is it done. Great God Helm, allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done.
I don't think we've been through here yet, so might as well. I like how they, if you do it correctly, they generally will avoid, like, the fire damage and stuff. This burrow hole leads into the burrow hole that goes inside this building, which we've already been in there. Okay. While I have it on my mind, I'm gonna go in here. We're gonna go through these books. I won't read them, but I will at least scroll through them, so that way you have the opportunity to read them yourself if you like. But I won't read them out loud. None of them are quest-related. They're just general lore. Let's see. So, yeah. Portrait 2. We can send that. Yeah. So this is all the books that we picked up on our looting spree in here. So. A is for Azith and other gods 2. Jake's Encyclopedia of Eels. No cause for alarm. Poster for the Flaming Fist. Cool. Now we can send all of this back to camp. Ow. Good job, Gale.
Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt.
Man, Gale's got skills.
The pride of the gate. I don't see why not. Checking things out.
Oh man, that's funny.
Still breathing, despite everything. They should all be running.
Yep. Actually, I don't think I went into the suite. Right, let's heal up. Drink.
Sharp as ever.
Drink.
Still in control. Just.
Poor shovel. Alright, real quick, I'm gonna try to go into the suite. Since I've got the key for it now.
Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken.
Okay, I'm gonna pause. Okay, we're back here. So we did pick up a few other things here. We got a hammer, which was actually locked up. I forgot about this. Actually, I didn't even remember that this even existed. This is probably a good one for Karlach, or maybe even Lae'zel. Probably Karlach, though. Karlach would probably do well with either a hammer or an axe or something. Barbarians, you know? We also got some more books and letters and stuff, so we'll go through those real quick. Possible we might have already read some of this, but feel free to go through it. We're gonna have, like, such a big library, man. I think this one is actually... No, never mind. I thought it might be, relevant to a quest, but it's not. Cool. Alright, before we go any further, we're gonna go into camp. And our, we're at 450. If we get into this brown section here, we're gonna be over encumbered. Which means we just have, just in general, way too much crap. I'm not... This is relatively heavy. It's 21 pounds now. Oh, I forgot that's where we had all of our soul coins. These are super light. Forgot we had this stuff too. We might as well get rid of this. This isn't actually serving any purpose. Man, I've had 50 pounds of uselessness in my... I'll give this to Wyll. Wyll's all about the explosives and poisons and grenades and stuff, so... Dang, man, it knocked us down to 400. We still have a ton in here, though. I think it's mostly... You know, like how many potions we've got. It's a ton. We got a ton of potions. That's probably a good thing, though. We're trying to use these sparingly, even though we have to use them. It's the camp supplies, though, that we're really being hit at. Right. These salamis, bro. Look how heavy each one of these are. It's 2. Yeah, we just have too much stuff, man. That's why. This is our weight right here. This pack. Each pack. This stack is 80 pounds. Yeah, this is where all of our weight is. Big time, big time. All right, well, at least we now we know. This is pretty heavy stuff too. We'll consolidate our alchemy. Okay, got all that. This we can actually split up. We'll have the owlbear egg, that's good. All right, I'd say we're pretty good now on the weight. Although I'd like to get Karlach back.
Why are we slowing down? No room in your party. What should I do? Let's hop.
All right, you want your new weapon, Karlach? Oh, this does less damage. Interesting. Although not really. It doesn't really do less damage. 17 is the max per hit, but if you miss, you still do 5, and then when you jump, you still do 1 to 4 thunder damage in a 10-foot radius upon landing. So you can actually jump and do AoE damage with this. That's still pretty cool. You'll hold on to both. That's gotta be useful.
No time to rest. Can't slow down.
You know what? I think we're good. We're golden. I don't know how that happened. Okay. There we go.
Onward. I have such a headache.
Gotta get Scratch out here. Nah. See?
If not over, then through. What's that?
I wonder if we can make any decent potions now. Let's see. Still not the one I was looking for. The one I'm really looking for is Hill Giant Strength. Excuse me. Make sure we didn't miss anything in here. Water barrels, of course. Plenty of those. That's good.
This is the spot Rugen marked. Doesn't look like much.
So Rugen told us the secret password to this area. Let's see if anybody's anybody we could talk to, I guess. Frightened ox.
The ox tenses, horns lowered in your direction. His hide twitches, every muscle primed to bolt. He's terrified.
Nope. Oh. Yeah. Nah, we're not gonna waste it on
Manage
that.
only to agitate him more. His glassy eyes roll wild with fear as he begins to charge.
He's probably gonna be dead in a minute here, but
The witching hour. Indeed.
Talk to me. Bleed for me.
Never a dull moment.
poor cow. Poor cow. So if I were the nature paladin, I would have broke my oath right there, maybe? I think that we should call them Pedidins. You know, PETA? Sorry, bad joke.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Be cool if we could sharpen our weapons, get like a little bit of a buff, like in The Witcher. Alright. Let's see here.
You spot a man crouching between the shelves, just as he spots you.
Bugger! Oh, Helm's Orps. I thought you were Flaming Fist. Well, down you go then. They'll be on us soon, so if you're looking to trade, you best be quick. Entrance is hidden behind the wardrobe. Here's the key.
Cool. Ah. Well, that would have been bad. See all these explosive barrels and crap all over the place? Sorry, I'll pause it while I'm doing the looting here. Alrighty. There's the hatch. Oh, some. I wonder if it gets more difficult later on to find camping supplies, because we get ridiculous amounts of it right now. Like, we could definitely... Like... We have, like, a ridiculous amount of camping supplies. We could rest for days. Maybe even, like, a month. Bottle of water. What do you mean I can't reach it? Guess I'm too short, guys. Hey, there's the key. There's a key, rather. Inroads by arms dealer Gortash. Alright, looks like the Zentarim, which is like the Mafia, is watching this guy enter Gortash. Gortash, I think, is Karlach's master who sold her into slavery. I think she said that. Go ahead and send all of this junk back to camp. Can we go back to camp? Hey! Our campsite changed. That's cool. Ah, this is a pretty small campsite. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Would prefer it. Makes for less running around. Alright. Well, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Video's a little bit over an hour long. I think it's a good spot to end it. Alright, I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you guys, by the way, for watching, and hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, like and subscribe. Maybe even leave a comment for me. I love that. That's my favorite part. Anyway, hope you guys have a good night. We'll see you on the next video.